Welcome into our third episode of Let's Play, and today we're going to get the first 3 plots down and get some new villagers on the island. So let's go and have a little chat to Tom. Now I will go through this a little bit quickly. I've already done a few things on the island. I'm also going to speed through getting the 3 little plots down and doing all the little bits and pieces, the DIYs that I need to get them up and ready, because I'm really keen to go and look for some villagers. Fingers crossed it goes well. I'm not the best at getting villagers. Sometimes I think I do it in the right order. When I put these 3 lots down, it doesn't always work out, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so he's given me all the DIYs. I am going to fast forward these a little bit. I'll go and work out where to put the lots down. I think I've got a rough idea of where I want them, and then we'll go and fill all of the internal and external requirements. You can see I've already got my Nook Mile tickets. I have been to a treasure island to get those, so I've got quite a few tickets to see if I can find some villages that I like. I like this spot here right beside the waterfall, so I think that's great. In terms of my villagers, honestly, there are some that I like, but I'm going to leave it a little bit open-ended. I'm not going to be too strict. If I meet them and I think they're terrific, I'll invite them. If I meet them and they're just not sort of gelling with me, then I won't give them an invite home. Okay, so there's Tom Nook checking up on my work. Our first plot is down, so I'm going to now go and have a little look for a villager. I have got quite a few Nook Miles in my bag. As I said earlier, my plans for my villagers, I'd really love to have Bill the duck. I have a history with Bill in that I let him go in another game, in another island, and I was so sad that I let him go. So I'd love to get Bill back, or a duck. I'd love to get Meringue. Other than that, I'm kind of just going to go with it and see who we find. So this is our very first search for a villager. Oh, this is a pretty little island. Okay, who's here? Let's see. Oh, Holly, okay. I've not met this wee little one before. Looks like a little penguin. Very unusual eyes. I'm not going to say anything disparaging about any villagers that I meet. Well, I'm going to try really hard, because I think everybody loves somebody. And just because I may not necessarily bond with a villager doesn't mean it's not somebody else's bestie. So although you're a lovely little penguin, you're not coming to my island. Oh, that looks like we've got a little frog. I am zooming through these a little bit quickly because we all know the flight's a little bit long. Hello, Lily. Oh, isn't she cute? Look at her she's got little bright cheeks. I used to collect everything frogs when I was a teenager. Frogs of all sorts, not real ones, carved ones. Okay, over here. Oh, aren't you lovely? I think are we a rhino? I think we're a rhino. I've seen this wee fellow on other people's islands. I think he's a bit of a favourite. Hornsby. Oh, look at his little jumper. He's a sweetie. I think he's a favourite with a lot of people. I've never actually had him on an island before. Look, he is lovely. Will I? No. I hope you have a good holiday though, Hornsby. Oh, I'm glad I've got my ladder. And this one looks like a wee bunny. I don't know this bunny at all. Okay, you look like a bit of a cutie. I don't know why I'm grabbing stone. He's a bit of a cute bunny. Oh, this is Gabby. Hi, Gabby. Gabby's a bit cute too. A pop star. Oh, there's always villagers that like to be pop stars. I don't think I'll take Gabby though. Right, I don't know what number we're up to. Looks like another rhino. Oh, look at her hair. Oh, what's her name? Bertha. Hello, Bertha. Oh, she's a sweetie. Don't think I'll take her home though. But she's a hippo, she's not a rhino. She's a hippo. I do like her. She is very sweet, but not quite the look I'm going for. But have a terrific holiday, Bertha. Lovely to meet you. Oh, she's so sweet. In her little dress. Right, on to the next one. Looking. Just grabbing a few things. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, I don't know this wee cat. You're a bit sweet. I'm just grabbing a few things on the way. Oh, this is Kiki. Oh, look, Kiki's got the same jumper as Hornsby. I think they shopped at the same supermarket, or rather the same dress shop. Okay. Oh, a mouse. There's only one mouse that I've seen that I really, really like, and I think it's a doctor or something like that. Can't remember the name. It's quite sweetie, and I'd love that one if I ever got it. You're Broccolo. Hello, Broccolo. He's a bit cute too, but not really looking for mice today. Oh, look, I hope you have a great holiday, Broccolo. Good to meet you, but not today. Okay, on to the next one. Okay then, on to the next one. I can't quite see. And we have another cat. I think that's our second cat for the villager tour at the moment. Don't think I've ever met her before. She's a sweetie. I've still got a few tickets left and also have some in my storage. So what's your name? Mary. Didn't expect to see anybody on this island. Nice to meet you. I'm Mary. You're from Juniper. I've totes heard of some... I don't know what she said. She totes heard something. A pair of celebrities on one island. Is it a personality to be a pop star or to be a celebrity? She is a sweetie though, but not today. Very nice to meet you, Mary. Okay, Wilbur. Next one. Can't quite see anybody yet. Yes I can. It's a piggy. I've never actually had a pig villager on any of my previous islands. It could still happen. I don't know who this one is. I'll go and introduce myself. This is Maggie. I actually like the name Maggie. Hi Maggie. Did I really come here all the way from Juniper? Yes, I did. You flew past and looked pretty. Look, she is very, very sweet. But if I'm not feeling it, I won't invite them, and that's okay. And on to the next one. Oh my goodness. I love squirrels. I adore squirrels. And this is my favourite colour. This is Poppy. Oh, isn't she absolutely beautiful? I've never met Poppy before. I didn't know that Poppy even existed. She's a squirrel and she's that beautiful red sort of magenta colour. Oh, she is so lovely. She has to come home. She absolutely has to come home to Juniper. Look at her little sweet dress. I think the only squirrel I really know is Marshall, and I quite like Marshall. But Poppy is adorable. Yes, move to my island. Move to Juniper. That's an interesting idea. Oh, look at her eyes. What are the odds I'd run into someone? Oh, look, your support means a lot. I think I'll start packing to move as soon as I get back from this tour. Well, there's our first villager that I've found and invited home. She is just lovely. Okay then, so I have now found my very first villager. Hopefully Poppy will move into the island in the next day or two. It's time to get the other plots down so I can go and find some more villagers. So, plot number 2, let's go and find a spot. You can see that I'm working in the background as well. I'm fast forwarding a little bit getting all the little bits and pieces that I need. I will also time travel a little bit just to make sure that the villagers are all moving in as I plan. As mentioned before, I don't always get this right. Occasionally I've got to Google and check YouTube and make sure that I know that I've invited the right person, that I haven't time traveled too quickly, because I know it's easy to make a mistake and all of a sudden you get visitors that you hadn't planned on, but that's okay. Sometimes unplanned visitors can be good ones. Did I mention I'm not always very good at digging things out of the ground? I haven't spent a lot of time on the museum just yet, but I will get onto it. Playthis isn't going anywhere soon. Okay, off we go. Let's have a little bit of a chat. Hi Tom. Ah, Marigold, hello, hello. So how goes it? Progressing nicely? Wonderful, that's what I like to hear. As you finish your part, I'll get started on home construction. About to get this done quickly. Indeed, Tom, I'm pretty keen to get my islanders on as quickly as possible. Then I can start decorating, which is my favourite part. Check the signs, right. So let's go and have a little look, make sure everything is going to plan. There's the sold sign. So this should be Poppy. This isn't Poppy. Who is Clyde? And how did I not get Pop? How did I not get Poppy? I don't understand how I didn't get Poppy. Well, I did say that mistakes happen, so it's time to go check for another villager, I think. Alrighty, this looks like, oh, this is a very, very pretty ostrich. Oh, aren't you fancy? Oh, look at that. This is Rio. I do love Rio's tail. I wasn't in the market for an ostrich, so I'm not going to invite Rio, but Rio is very glamorous. Maybe another time, Rio. Have a great holiday. Thanks, Wilbur. Poor old Wilbur. Not a lot of love for Wilbur today. Okay, the fire's over there. Oh, look. Looks like it might be a pupper. The pupper that I really like the most is Lucky. I haven't met Lucky. Maddie, oh, you're a bit of a sweetie. I know people love Goldie. Wonder what Maddie's like. I mean, just because some people have a favourite of some villagers doesn't mean others can't be mine. You never know. There's always a villager for someone. No, I think we'll take Maddie home. There's something I've not met her before. She might be very sweet to have. Let's invite Maddie. She can keep Poppy company, and Clyde. Whoever Clyde is, I'm going to have to Google who Clyde is because I've never met Clyde. So let's have. Look at her responding to my surprise. So we've got Maddie, and now we've got Poppy, and now we've got Maddie. Alrighty. So 2 invited villagers down. Fingers crossed that the next sold sign is going to have either Maddie or Poppy. Look, I really don't mind if I get it terribly, terribly wrong. I do my best. So we know that that's Clyde's place. So over here, if it happens in order, this next spot should be Poppy's. I'm just trying to think where. It's not a very big plot here. I have an idea of making this a little bit of a little apple orchard. You know, put some fruit trees down here, maybe a little cafe or a little jam vending kind of spot. That's my plan for this area here, which would be perfect for Poppy. So if I can fit a house in here, it would be great. And I can put some fruit trees up, and then Poppy could have a little jam stand, maybe sell some little I don't know, some little fruit pies possibly. I think that would suit Poppy. She can have a little garden as well. Okay, spot number 2 is down. And I will fast forward really quickly and make everything that I need for the interior and the exterior. And then we'll get plot number 3 down. So hopefully number 2 will go to Poppy and I won't have any random villagers pop up. So I just have to work out where to put the final plot. There's not a lot of room here. Yes, we know that that's Clyde. I haven't met Clyde yet. And this is a little bit close to... This won't give me the room that I need for plot number 3. I do like all this water here, but I think when I terraform I might have to make it a little bit smaller. This spot here might be good. I haven't quite yet decided what I want this villager to do, what their hobby is going to be. But this looks like a good spot. The waterfall's behind, which is pretty. So all being well, and I say that tentatively, this will belong to Maddie. Right, fingers crossed. It's a rainy day. Hello, Tom. Hello, everyone. This is Tom Nook. It's Saturday, March 9th. For today's news, Clyde. Okay, I guess we'll have to go and meet Clyde. Clyde, the person I didn't invite. But you know, sometimes when you least expect it, you meet a new friend. I'm trying to be positive. I actually really like it when it rains in games, whether it's Animal Crossing or other games. I don't see how Sprocket's doing. I haven't seen him for a little bit. I do need to remember to go and say hello to my villagers. Oh, he's building. Excellent. Hi, Sprocket. Hi, Marigold. Perfect timing. Come take a look, Zort. What are you building? You're not going to believe it. I made honeycomb flooring. I can't possibly believe it, Sprocket. Yes, it could have been dehydration. See, Sprocket was a surprise. I didn't plan on Sprocket. He was one of my starter villagers, and so far he's been quite pleasant. He's probably not a villager that I would choose, but he's okay. Thanks for the recipe, Sprocket. As long as you can read my handwriting, you've got this. Oh, Sprocket, you haven't seen my handwriting. Okay, I've got to try and remember to learn my DIYs as soon as I get them, otherwise they stay in my bag and I forget. There are a few random things around on my island. I will concentrate on decorating once all my villagers are set. Let's go and meet Clyde, the unexpected villager. I did look him up and apparently he's a horse. There he is. Oh, you've got unusual eyes, Clyde. Nice to meet you. I'm Clyde and I just moved here today all on your own. Yes, all on your own. I didn't invite you. Come say hi tomorrow. Oh, look, he's here now. I can't say I'm enamoured with Clyde and that I would be terribly upset if Clyde decided to go. You never know. One day he might. But nice to meet you, Clyde. Alright, just popping in all the final things that I made. I did these a little earlier, make sure they're all done. But everything is now done for that one. I'm very excited to get Poppy in and Maddie. For me, the ultimate goal is to get all of my villagers all set, and then I can begin to plan and start decorating, give them their little hobbies. Okay, I think this should be the last little bit. And done. I should have a brolly, or at least a rain hat. Okay, we've got a few tickets left. But I do have some in storage, so I'm all good. Okay, so looks like I've got a nice little neighbourhood over here. There is a little bit of water over in this side of the river, but that's okay. I've got some ideas of what I want these 3 villagers to do, what their hobbies are going to be. So I will be fast forwarding or time travelling just a little bit so I can get the villagers here, and then ultimately we can work on buying some more plots. I'm looking forward to being able to terraform a little bit. I will get a few more little bridges and inclines going, and then we can go on a rather long episode of villager hunting. I'm looking forward to that very, very much. So I have time travelled, the rain has finished. It's time to, I will get rid of that statue at some point. Let's go and pop over and see that the signs are up. Clyde should be moved in, but he's out and about. Alright, we'll see if this next plot is either Maddie or Poppy. Okay, so Poppy's there. Okay, I did originally want Poppy to be over near the other plot, but look, that's okay. I can move them around. At least it's somebody that I know. Okay, this one isn't sold yet, but it should be for Maddie. I always get a little bit nervous when it doesn't have a name on it. Did I mention I don't always get the villager thing right? But that's okay. Maybe I need to time travel a little bit. Maybe another day. Because I've definitely invited 3. But I have learnt that you can have certain personalities, I think, for the first 3. And perhaps that's where I made the mistake with Clyde. Perhaps I had not invited the right personality. Oh, that's right, I hadn't quite finished putting all of those down. Yeah, so I did a quick little search on Google, and I think I didn't invite the right personality, so Tom Nook said, look, I've got that for you, I'm going to invite Clyde. So I think that's what I did wrong. I think Poppy wasn't the right one, that's why I didn't get Poppy. Well, she's here now, so that's okay. Okay, so we have time travelled yet again for another day. Good morning, Tom Nook, how are you? This is Tom Nook. Happy Wednesday, March 13th. A single announcement, but it's a big one. It's so wonderful to see all the enthusiasm for our island life. Our population is growing. Juniper is becoming a rather bustling place, yes. Our goal, as always, is to provide you all with top quality services. I think that's what he said. That's right, the resident services is now going to be a big building, which is terrific. Please check on lost items. Will do. Okay, so I'll fast forwarded just for a day. Going to have a bit of a chat to Plucky. I haven't seen Plucky for a few days. I have had another chicken on the previous island. I think her name was Ava. I was actually a bit fond of Ava, so I would have rathered Ava, I think. But look, I think sometimes it's good to try out a new villager and see what they're like. And so far, Plucky's been she's been rather cute. I don't mind her. I do like having a chicken villager as a farmer, so I do plan to have a farm on this island, and hopefully I will have a chicken as the farmer looking after the plot. So everyone is in place at the moment. I haven't bought any new plots yet because resident services is being upgraded. We have Clyde. Didn't invite Clyde, but we'll get to know Clyde a little bit. We have Poppy, although I don't think Poppy's here yet. We'll go and have a little look. And I have also invited Maddie. I'm not quite sure what Maddie's going to do on my island. Poppy is definitely going to have the orchard and the little jam making stand and possibly selling fruit pies, I think. But I may have to move her house a little bit later. We'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, we'll go and have a little look and see if Poppy and Maddie are here. Fingers crossed they've moved in well, and then we can move on to the next stage, will be our next villagers. So let's go and see if we can welcome them in. I am looking forward to decorating this whole little section here. I like having little nests of villagers, little neighbourhoods, little burrows, I guess you could call them. Okay, so this is definitely Poppy's house. She's not home. Not quite sure where she is. So this should be Maddie. So Maddie has moved in. She moved in yesterday, I think. She should be all unpacked so I can get to see what her house looks like for the first time. Oh, she's already building. Hi, Maddie. I've moved here to make Juniper the hottest music. Okay, so she wants to be a pop star. I like her style. It's a bit cute. A little chair at her desk under her bed. I'm making a birdhouse. I dreamt the idea when I fell asleep watching Mag Lives in Love. Hang on, not important. It doesn't matter if Meg Live Mike took their relationship off the rails. Okay, she's got funny dialogue. You already know how to make a birdhouse. Yep, Tom taught me how to make the birdhouse. I'm legit so sad you already knew. Since we know it, let's share the recipe with everyone else. Tell them it came from someone who's going to be very famous. Look, at least she's got confidence, I'll give her that. I think she's a Labrador. I'm not sure. I like her house though, she's a bit sweet. Hi, Maddie. Hello, Clyde. I was going for a walk because I was all unpacked and figured, hey, I've got... He said something about his feet. So, I got a welcome to the island thing, but for you, even though you already live here, it's not weird. No, it's not weird. Your eyes are a little bit weird though, Clyde. A shell partition, it's the best one I've ever made. No sharp edges, no bad smells. We're going to be the bestest friends that ever friended. Well, until you want to leave, because I'm not going to stop Clyde. Well, he's okay. I mean, there might be some people that just have all horses, or all wolves, or all cats. I'm sure there are. You can see that I have put a few hedges and things around. Hi, Harv. I should speak to Harv. Hi, Harvey. Hey, yeah, hey. You live on this island? Thought so. I'm from, like, the next island over. My name's Harvey. Glad to meet you, friend. You can call me Harv if you want. By the way, no one ever does that. Is it the V? Just part. He's rambling off. Got a bit sidetracked there. I came here for a reason. Okay, I will in the background, I won't film it, but I will get Harvey's Island up and running and get all of the vendors going on over there. I have been putting a few hedges around, as I mentioned, just to get some ideas for where to put the pathing, and I will get some codes as well. Okay, will do. I'll come and meet you, Harv. I will come and meet you. Don't you worry. That will be all for episode 3 of Let's Play. In our next episode, we will buy more lots of land and invite some more villagers. Take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.